happens? There we go, you see. All right, so coming to your chair or standing. I'm going to just set down my camera and you will see my chair. So we're going to start by, notice I'm not sitting against the back of my chair. And I'm looking for the centers of gravity of head, chest, and hips to be aligned. And then I can completely relax. I'm going to press into my seat and lift through the top of my head just to open up for the diaphragm. All right. So our practice today is going to start with wrist flicking. So just let your hands hang down here, nice and low, shoulders are low. And we start by just flicking the wrists as though we have water on them. So wrist flicking, the intention is to stimulate the meridians to and from the hand. And it's nice and easy, you don't have to think too much about it. So once you've got the movement, we can then focus on the breath. So breath in is always passive. And we start off with the calming, cooling breath of Qi. So our head has been all over the place. We've been doing things and getting out of bed or whatever it is. And I want you to now just calm and center yourself using Qi. And we have a choice with Qi. We can either make it a count of 6 or much, much longer. So let's start with that exhalation count of 6. So passive in, purse your lips and blow, count of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. Purse the lips and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. Purse the lips and blow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice how the inhalation is getting bigger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. And we're going to start noticing that there's going to be pauses and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, and in. Pause, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, 3, and in. Okay, change the palms up now. Pause, and out. Pause, and in. Pause, and out. Pause, and in. Pause, and out. Pause, and in. All right, and stop there. Just turning your palms down towards the earth. Close your eyes, and I want you to feel the tingling in your fingers, in the palm of your hand. And with your conscious mind, your E, draw that sensation into your wrist and up to your elbow. And notice you can. Draw that sensation up to your shoulders, filling your shoulders and armpits. So your whole arm feels energized. Just bounce your whole arm now. Feeling an energy field. It's like you're moving your arms through jelly. And then let's ride our external energy. So turn the palms out. Inhale. And you'll find it becomes effortless at about here. All of a sudden, it's like the energy lifts up. Okay, then turn the palms and just brush downward, using the palm of your hand to smooth out the chi in your body. And again, inhale. And sweep down. All right, so we're going to do some shoulder rolls now. So I'm going to show you how to do it sitting, and then I'll do it standing, I think. So the idea is your hips stay fixed. Well, if you're on a chair, they will do. Keep your head facing forwards, and it's your upper body that moves. So bring one shoulder forward, the other back, and then one shoulder up, the other down, the other shoulder forwards, and up. So it's looking now, we're looking to link all of that together, moving the shoulders, the arms are relaxed, making the biggest range of motion you can. So keeping the head facing forwards means that the chest rotates, so your neck is being challenged. There's a twist happening. So once you've got the movement, you can come back to the breath. And it's in. And pause. Purse your lips and blow. And pause. And in. Pause. And out. So it's a bit like doing backstroke in the pool. Okay, so that's sitting. Keep going. Standing, it's the same thing. Feet are hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, and roll. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. Of course, standing is so much freer. It's actually so much easier. But if you're tired, and if you're under treatment, or just you're feeling tired today, then it's okay to be in the chair, because the breathing is the key here. This is what Qigong is. It's the breath and the changing of the breath. Now, if you're standing up, you can now step your feet a little wider and do the yang stance, which is pushing off from the foot and the opposite shoulder lifts. If you're still in the chair, stay in the chair and roll. And let's just check in that you're still breathing in that lovely rhythm of in and a pause and an out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a pause and in. Pause and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause and in. So it just needs to be comfortable developing those pauses. All right, and pause there. Okay, back to the chair. Let me show you the butterfly stretch. Now I am again going to do this standing because I prefer to do it standing. So arms are out. You're going to breathe in, draw the hands towards you. Then hold the breath, push forwards, reach up as far back as you can, and then open your mouth. This is 2 exhalation. It sounds like a huff. Back to the starting point. Let me show you the side view. So starting with your arms forwards, in, hold, hold, exhale. In, hold, hold, open the mouth, exhale. All right, pause there. Let me show you standing if you're doing standing. Start with your feet together. Turn the left foot about 45 degrees, step with the right. Turn your whole body in the direction of the right toes. We're going to lift those front toes. The back foot is steady. Bring your arms in front, one palm lined up with the other. Inhale, draw back. Hold, drift forwards. Sweep up, drift back. Open the mouth, exhale. In, hold, hold, exhale. In 3, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more, 8, and 9. Okay, step back and lower your arms. We're going to do another set in a moment, but just rest for a moment. So the butterfly stretch is the one to do if you do nothing else first thing in the morning. We are massaging into the lymph nodes in the armpit and releasing those shoulders. A really, really useful practice. So with your eyes closed, just take a breath in and just see if you can feel space and openness in the lungs and armpit. All right, so we're going to do another set, okay? Remember, work to your optimum, not the maximum. So I need you to rest when your body says, actually, my arms are tired, okay? So give yourself a rest if you need to at any point. So if you're standing, turn the right foot this time, step with the left, and twist your body in line with those left toes. Weight goes forwards, hands are in the same position as before. Ladies, right hand first, then left hand. Guys, it's the other way around. Okay, in, hold, hold, exhale. In, hold, hold, exhale. In 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. And 9. So your weight is forward, draw it back, and lower the arms down. Eyes closed once again, tip of the tongue to the upper palate. Check in with any kind of buzziness around your hand. It could be in the back of the hand, it could be in your fingertips, it could be in the palm. So really important. Okay, so we're going to come now to the P exhalation. Now, there are 2 ways of doing this. When I'm sitting, it is a forced exhalation from the belly, short and sharp from the nose. And the arm movement looks like this. Short and sharp. Okay, so that's how we would do it sitting. Standing, we call it the Mao Swing. In Qigong stance, the arms come forwards above shoulder height. They're going to swing, all right? So as that hand reaches shoulder height, we exhale, okay? So it looks like this. All right, so away we go. Are you ready? And out through the nose. Awareness to the belly. All right, just slow it down a moment. Pause. If you have high blood pressure, you might find that you need to do a little bit and then stop, because we're moving energy upwards. Okay, so just work to what feels right with you. If you have a tendency for headaches and migraines, again, this pushes energy upward and can antagonize that. But for most of us, we need this to help stir up the digestive fire, to help with the blood sugar balance, to burn up that blood sugar. So the diabetic sugar response can be helped with this kind of breathing. So we're going to do another set, but I want to just show you, if you want to do a little bit of a dance and just see how much core you've got, we'll do 10 facing forwards, and then I'm going to put my weight on the back leg and have my heel on the floor and do 10 to the heel. Then I'm going to lift that foot up and do 10. If you need to cheat, we'll just do the toe, all right? Then 10 forwards, 10 to the heel, 10 either lifted or to the toe, all right? It just gives our core a bit of a workout, okay? So, provided you don't feel uncomfortable, let's do another set. So away we go. 1. 9, 10, heel. 9, 10, toe. 9, 10, forwards. 9, 10, heel. 9, 10, toe. 9, 10, forwards. 9, 10, heel. 9, 10, toe. 9, 10, forwards. 7, 8, 9, 10, heel. 9, 10, toe. 9, 10, forwards. 8, 9, and 10. Eyes closed. Tip of the tongue to the upper palate. Notice your heartbeat. Notice the energy. So the fire breath, it's an energy of lifting. Notice how long the neck feels and how your head floats up. And if you just bounce your hands, you might feel an energy in your hands. All right, so we're going to come now to our storing of that chi. Just to give you an idea, by the way, Mao Swing, or the power hand, seated hand, we did 200, because if you do 10 here and 10, 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 10, that's 100, right? So we did about 200. You would normally do about 2,000. Yeah, right, so you can't do too many, all right? But we normally do a lesser amount. Notice that you're feeling warm, yeah? That fire energy. So bringing your hands in front of the lower dantian. And come to a qigong stance. So your toes are slightly in, knees are slightly bent. Scoot the tail down towards the floor. Chin slightly tucked, lift through the crown, and weight 60% forward. So you're feeling light on your feet. And just for a moment, feel the energy between your hands. Tip of the tongue to the upper palate, and we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. Fu breathing. This is the breath of metal and one of condensing and drawing in. So just feeling the energy between your hands. And let's see if we can establish the rhythm of the breath. So I do that with the hand movement, but it's not the official, this is not what Grandmaster used to do. You're going to in, and take the arms wide, and then bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, as you hold the breath. And then exhale and slowly draw the hands together. And then bounce 1, 2, 3, 4, and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. One, 2, 3, 4, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. Now, leave the hands where they are and do the breath again. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, in. Okay, you got the rhythm? All right, so now we're going to place our hands on a part of the body we want healing. So if you want to sit down and do this, that's fine, yeah? So I'm going to bring my hands to my kidneys. So if I was sitting on my chair, remember we need to have space behind. So I'm just placing my hands on my kidneys and eyes are closed and I'm breathing the rhythm of the breath. In, pause, 2, 3, 4, and out. Pause, 2, 3, 4, and in. Pause, 2, 3, 4, and out. Pause, 2, 3, 4, and in. You got the rhythm? So when you're a beginner, we don't worry about the rhythm of the breaths, but now that you guys are becoming more practiced, you can now concentrate on that breath and get that rhythm working. Okay, position number 2. So if you have some kind of work, some kind of lymph node thing, or some kind of digestive thing, or a knee problem, just placing your hands on position number 2. I'm going to work on my kidney, my liver and spleen. So come to your rhythm, count it. All right, and then the last place that we're going to place our hands is the lower dantian. So remember, find your tummy button and measure one thumb, one thumb, then another thumb, and it's just there, all right? So just beneath the navel. So one hand on top of the other. If you're standing, Qigong stance, weight slightly forwards. So this is the lower dantian. We store here our qi, our spare qi. It's where we store our original Jing energy. This is what you're born with. So the DNA, of course, makes a difference to your health and well-being. But the Chinese believe there's something more, and it's an energetic bank account of vitality and energy, health and well-being. And we then sustain that by paying back into that bank account for the rest of our lives. As we keep spending it, we have to keep topping it up. So the quality all of that good water that we drink. Not tea, not coffee, not orange juice, water. Water, the quality of water. The quality of the air we breathe. Do we get fresh air? The quality of the foods we eat. How much life energy is in the food we eat? The freshness of the food we eat. All right. Okay, so we're going to do our pat down now. So if you want to just sit, or you can do it standing, rub the hands, just keep an eye on the time, and cup your eyes. One more time, and rub, and cup. All right, then get your thumbs and push the first eye point, so it's at the bridge of the nose, and give it a rub. And then index finger, top of the brow, outer eye, bottom of the eye. All right, and then using your fingertips to sweep outwards. So if you can imagine your fingertips are like a small magnet, and it just helps move the lymph and qi through the face. Okay, then fingers to the front of your ears, sorry, thumbs to the front of your ears, fingers to the back of your ears, and massage your ears. All right, support the forehead, 3 fingers, and tap. Tapping into gallbladder 20, an acupressure point, particularly useful for our well-being. And the other side, and tap. Then with a cupped hand, tap down the arm. And up the inside, down the outside. Hello, there's a stranger. Into your armpit and down, other side. And down. Into the armpit. Down the outside of the body, the outside of your legs, inside of your legs. Groin, outside. And inside. So our energizing breath. If you're sitting down, we're going to swing the arms, yeah? And when we come to the breath out, we swing down to the side. If you're standing, it'll be swinging forwards. All right, so in 1, in 2, stretch, ha! In 1, in 2, stretch. Ha! Last one. In 1, in more, stretch. Ha! Okay. Thank you so much. Let me just, I'm going to stop that recording.